Sugar nakaslem jong unongsan Hima.
Ka Supriya Shrinati kabadai ka social media and digital platform chairperson jong ka All India Congress Committee kalaong baka Seng Congress kamdai shu ka Seng ka bathamai hapo ka jala Meghalaya bara ka por baka bat yaw lakam sanshar hapo ka jalaru kalale bha ha kilyang baro kalaong bagi jingkular jong ka Seng Congress ya kabala tip kum ka 5-star Meghalaya ka bakintop Bnai Hajar Tyngka Bnai na gabenta ki Longkmie ki bamdon Shuh ban weng ye ka jingdu boarding ka bakha ka jingrat dingkong ya ka jingkerni ki jingdi yo drugs ka jingkular ban ai kam ai jam na ka wei pa ka wei ka longying longsem ka jingweng ye ka jing pamsap bat ki wei kala ong bahagi sansnem ki bala dep hapo ka jing sanchar jong ka sarkar MDA kala bun satang ka jing bamsap sudah bat kani ka jing bamsap kala jia ha kitna trekam bapher
As far as the northeast of India is concerned, and especially as far as freedom of speech, expression, culture, and many other things are concerned. And we don't say this without a basis. I first want to spend a little time talking to you about and reminding the people through you about what is it that we want to do for Meghalaya. We are not alien to Meghalaya, we've run successful governments in Meghalaya, we've done much better on every parameter of governance in Meghalaya than anybody else. But just to remind you here that we are envisaging and we are talking about a 5-star Meghalaya. And that 5-star Meghalaya includes 3,000 rupees per month for single mothers. Our press conference was delayed briefly by about 10-15 minutes because there was a power cut. And this erratic power cut has been troubling people in Meghalaya, and the present incumbent government has found no solution to this. So a power cut free Meghalaya, a drug free Meghalaya. One of the biggest problems that is rampant, that saddles our youth, is the rampant use of drugs, and we want a drug free Meghalaya. So 3,000 rupees for every single mother, a drug free Meghalaya, a power cut free Meghalaya. We are talking about jobs. Each one deserving candidate from each household, we promise to create a job for them. And most of all, we want to talk about a corruption-free Meghalaya. Because the last 5 years of the government in Meghalaya are marked by and saddled with corruption allegations. Rampant corruption allegations in all spheres of governance. It is health, it's education, it's public property, it's construction, it's infrastructure. Corruption is so rampant in Meghalaya that the real beneficiaries are being denied the benefits of what could have been development. Or what language do we speak? The BJP has set a very sinister, a very dangerous plot in motion, and that will distort cultures in places like Meghalaya. That will distort the independence of practicing religion and culture in places like Meghalaya, and I think Meghalaya needs to wake up to the reality of something like that happening. I will go back to talking about the big legs of our campaign, because we don't believe in jumlas. When elected, 5 years later, we will go to the people with the report card and tell them this is what we have done, assess us on this, and of the many things, making Meghalaya corruption free. And corruption has been the great Meghalaya loot, if I may call it. From Assembly Dome collapse scam to the 860 crore COVID scam to the 500 crore Buda scam to the 650 crore illegal coal scam to the 149 crore Saubhagya scam to the 50 lakh rice scam to the excise bond cartelization scam to the casino scam to the friends and family of government contract scam and to the police purchase scam. These are 10 big scams, and this government is tainted, it is saddled with charges of corruption, and they have to come out clean. But it will not happen under their watch. The people of this beautiful state of Meghalaya will show them out and eventually vote in a government that really talks about them, their prosperity, good, clean governance. I'm happy to task force under a retired Supreme Court judge to investigate cases of corruption against the MDA ruling alliance. Two of your ministers were sitting on that stage when you made that boisterous claim. But somebody should turn around and ask you, you are a part of that government. You've got blood on your hands. So if there are corruption charges, they actually taint you as much as they taint your allied partners. And if you really need an investigation at Rome, you should order one now. Why wait for after election? So this is the most bizarre claim made by an incumbent government that we will get a task force to investigate the charges of corruption leveled against us. I find it totally bizarre, and which is why I call it a jumla. And amongst many other things, whether it is some swaps for women or some swaps for education and things like that, I think the BJP's manifesto and the BJP's false promises have been found lacking because you've been in government for 5 years. You should go to the people of Meghalaya and tell them that these are the 5 things I've done. If you agree with us, vote us back in office. Otherwise, deny us that opportunity. I also want to bring to your notice a couple of other things that may sound very small but are extremely empowering as far as the electorate and people are concerned. Free education for every girl child up until class 12. 4 free LPG cylinders every quarter. The fact that we are talking about employment, the fact that we are talking against price rise by talking about LPG cylinders, the fact that we are talking about income inequalities, the fact that we are talking about a safer, cleaner, drug-free Meghalaya shows our commitment to the state. But the BJP's false promises, which really raise questions on their intention and their understanding. If I am in government, I can't go and make a fresh set of promises. I have to first tell the people, these are the promises I made 5 years back. How many of those I have fulfilled and how many have been left untouched. But I do want to spend a minute talking about a third player in the fray.
Meghalaya TMC kan Wanlam Shapi ka Meghalaya Financial Inclusion for Women Empowerment Scheme. Hapo kanika scheme onpen poi pisa Hajar Tyngka Bnai kata khat Hajar Tyngka snap shaki kinthei haman laki longyeng kumkala jingkershan by Bnai.
Hakane ka apnyo terek urempang, Shanya kasap jong pi haki artli kisentil bat kershan ya ka Meghalaya TMC.
Congress commitment to Meghalaya, an unemployment-free Meghalaya. Congress is committed towards providing a job to every household in Meghalaya.
5 commitments na ka Seng Congress na ka Binta ka 5-star